told you. Yeah.
You know, MSL, getting real sick of your shit around here. So how about, since you want to have this title match, you take on us, huh?
What are you, a matchmaker now? Going back to sticking carrots in horses' mouths and leave the matchmaking to me. I am the only legitimate promoter.
That was a dry bagel.
Well, here's something else to chew on. It's the MLW upcoming fight calendar. We're all excited as Intimidation Games inches closer, under 2 weeks away from New York City, across the world on Triller TV+. And then, Once Upon a Time in New York comes your way, 100% free across the world on YouTube, BN Sports and BN Sports Extra. And then, back to Triller TV Plus for All-Star cards, March 29th, May 11th, and now we can finally reveal the location of the much-anticipated 6th Annual Battle Riot.
Folks, we would love to invite you to join us and Riot on June 1st as MLW invades the hallowed grounds in Atlanta, Georgia of Center Stage Deep for Battle Riot 6. Tickets go on sale this Thursday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. You can get them on MLWLive.com or at Ticketmaster.
Let's say that Battle Riot each and every year is one of the biggest, the most fun, the most anticipated events on the MLW calendar year. 40 athletes, wear what you want, bring what you want, fight it out. Only one is left standing. They'll get an MLW world title shot. Come riot with us in Atlanta, historic Center Stage on June 1st. But now, let's send it back to the ring and Rich Palladino.
The following bout is set for one fall. Introducing first, promoted by Saint Laurent, and hailing from the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 206.9 pounds, World Titan Federation Superstar, Filthy Tom Lawler.
When you look at Tom Lawler's history, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, MMA practitioner, NCAA national. Oh, wait! More on that later. Matthew Justice from behind, and there's some of that second gear crew rebelliousness from Matthew Justice.
Well, usually we wait till both competitors are in the ring to get the match started, but a brawl breaking out on the outside of the ring, right in front of the broadcast position, and Justice just slamming Tom Lawler into the corner post.
There may be not two factions more diametrically opposed anywhere in sports, anywhere in life, than the second gear crew and the World Titan Federation. One wants corporate synergy. The other are outlaws. They're rebels. They ride the roads and do what they want. And that old school territory feeling of pro wrestling, of surviving how you can on the rough roads. That's how SGC lives every single day.
We've known for years that MLW represents all the colors of professional wrestling and sports entertainment, and this is a clash between those two styles right now. Right now, pro wrestling getting the edge.
Styles make fights, and Matthew Justice has the most fearless devil-may-care style you can think of. He jumped off the roof in New York City on top of
What
Josh
a moment
Bishop.
that was, what a moment.
And I think St. Laurent had a hold of Justice's ankle, by the way, and as the bell rings, oh, look at him scurrying away, all giddy. What is wrong with you?
Oh, MSL. Hey, welcome. Would you like to join
here
us?
on commentary. What did you do that for now?
Do what for, sir?
Stay out of the matchup.
I'm not in the matchup. I'm in the commentary booth.
I see that. Welcome to commentary,
I did
sir.
exactly what you wanted.
Can you please stay here?
I will always stay here in your heart.
I know. Okay. Oh, good grief. I'm not even going to respond to that.
MSI, I want to say you're doing a great job
Thank
with
you.
WTF.
You are
It's
too.
You're leaving your
fantastic.
boy hanging there, yeah.
I never leave the boys hanging.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. But right now, Tom Lawler, WTF SGC rivalry, and certainly it seems to me that SGC are public enemy number one when it comes to your vision of the World Titan Federation.
Look, I have a great vision for the World Titan Federation because we're fighting for the World Tag Team Championship in New York. That's our home territory, and I'm actually working on opening a WTF restaurant in Times Square.
Oh, what kind of food?
Oh, no carbs, I can tell you that.
No
All
carbs.
protein
Got
and
it.
fiber.
So if I wanted like a baguette, I couldn't get one?
No, absolutely not. You'd be banned
You're
for
not
life.
welcome in the restaurant, John.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Tom Lawler hammering away on Justice. You can see the welts, the discolorations on Justice's body.
You know, I'm so excited to be heading back to New York. I'm trying to get a meeting with Court Bauer, actually. He's been ducking me. I have a lot of sage advice. I know the Fed could be helping MLW way more. The World Titan Federation, we could be co-promoters. I'm open to negotiations.
Imagine someone not wanting to talk to you. There's Lawler. Now, why does Tom Lawler need a rebrand? I don't understand this. He's a national wrestling champion.
Sure.
UFC. Black belt.
I get it.
Why does he need to be an entertainer?
The World Titan Federation has more accolades than you could even imagine, and that's why. I've invited Court Bauer to a personal tour of the World Titan Federation headquarters. We put smiles on the faces of the masses.
Matthew Justice not smiling right now.
The WTF multiverse is taking over sports entertainment. There's 27 Tom Lawlers at the moment, and they're all going to be champions soon.
What?
Yes.
That makes sense.
My
Oh,
God.
there's Filthy Tom, there's Clean Tom, there's in the middle Tom, we got Vascular Tom, we have Pale Tom, we have Tan Tom, we have Tom Tom. He's a little screwy. Watch out
Tom's
for him.
the best one, yeah.
Yeah, we've got Diet Tom Tom, we've got Tom Tom with lemon. It's crazy.
It really is. That's the best word I can think of to describe a lot of this. Justice now, he's a little bit crazy himself. You got to look out for him. Justice on the receiving end. Tom Lawler very festively dressed here, very Americana this week.
Well, look, Matt Justice, clearly a lunatic. I don't know what kind of testing we have here in MLW, but I know in WTF there's no testing at all, and Tom loves it.
Are you talking about mental testing?
All sorts of testing.
5150 maybe for that
Any
guy.
sort of testing.
How about an IQ test?
Well, look, I have the highest IQ in all of sports entertainment. Everybody knows that. I'm certified Mensa
Are you? Me too.
to the 6th degree. I've got 6 stripes on my black belt Mensa.
I'm only 2 degrees.
Okay, you'll get there. You'll get there.
I think certified was the operative word, but Justice teeth first into that middle turnbuckle.
What do you know about certified over here, Joe? The WTBF, they're certified as vascular. They're certified as tan, and they're
Doesn't know it in this.
Kane mocking Tom Lawler here with that headband.
That's to protect the cauliflower ear.
Keep in mind, 2 weeks from now, Kane has to deal with maybe the toughest test of his world title run. Satoshi Kojima at Super Fight across the world. Triller TV presented by Fight as Alex Kane snaps off an exploder
Look at
suplex.
Matt, right in Tom's face. Matt is playing the head game. He did it with the slap in the face. He's doing it here.
Well, there's a cover to Cowley. We know Tom Lawler can be very unpredictable. We know he can have a temper.
Yes.
And we know that Josh Bishop, untamed and unprotected, can do absolute damage to this entire building, let alone the 2 people in the ring.
Speak of the Bishop, and here he comes. Mike Awesome-esque. You mentioned about the great big men in Major League Wrestling history.
Yeah.
That's where Josh Bishop takes my mind.
Mike Awesome, former MLW World Champion. Could Bishop be one day?
Absolutely.
To put that power in St. Laurent's back pocket. Double back elbow. And Bishop measuring methodically.
And you see how Bishop covers, facing Riddle.
Bishop's one of those guys, and rapid fire covers here, and you know Kane is expending energy here with every kick out.
Yeah, that's not to win the match, it's an offensive maneuver.
Bishop's one of those guys, and we can do the little basic things, but from a frame like that, it hurts like hell.
Absolutely.
That headbutt. Bishop has, keep in mind, a couple of months ago, he won that battle royal, put Matthew Justice through the table, brawled with him on the roof at Christmas Eve. Bishop, I would say he hasn't met a man that he hasn't gone through. He hasn't met 5 or 6 men at once he hasn't gone through.
You know, I understand on that night in that area, Santa didn't make it because Josh Bishop clotheslined him off the
Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Kane on the receiving end, cover, 2 count only. Is it too risky? Is it hubris by Kane to accept this matchup 2 weeks from Kojima?
No, I can see where you would think that, but this is actually the right thing to do. Why not get in there with 2 of the toughest guys in the league ahead of your biggest title defense? Why not?
You gotta wonder what count out. Deep exploder suplex by Kane.
That creates the distance that Kane needs.
And went Lawler from the blind side. Kane had a clear path to Riddle, and Lawler picked his spot.
Heads up.
And Kane to the floor. That's a side of the suplex assassin we don't see very often.
Yeah, but it leaves Josh Bishop alone in a Major League Wrestling ring.
And Bishop won't need very long to recover.
Nope.
And all that wind up sidewalk slam.
Bishop takes King.
And Lawler on the outside. Bang. DDT. Oh man, and Kane went limp right away. Alex Kane may be hurt. And if Kane is not 100% after this matchup, that could send a lot of turmoil through Super Fight, let alone the league as a whole. What if the WTF gets a count-out win over the champion?
It would be fantastic for WTF momentum.
Look at St. Laurent gloating and laughing. Obnoxious and overbearing. Change your sweatsuit once in a while, too, for God's sakes.
You're just jealous.
Alex Kane back. I'm jealous of the fighting spirit of Alex Kane, that's for sure. Who's back in the ring, even though maybe he shouldn't be medically. But that's not going to stop him.
Alex Kane has a responsibility. Every single wrestler in the locker room, whether they want to admit it or not, are looking up to him because he's the champ.
And Matt Riddle, now you see the temper
Nice
of Riddle.
job, ref.
Yeah. Chris D'Antonio, one of the best in the game.
Riddle,
and Lawler egging him on.
Riddle was trying to get into Tom's head earlier. It's Riddle's head that is into now.
Yeah. And it takes a lot to be a buzzkill to Matt Riddle.
That's true.
But the WTFR. Chance of throw, ring out, but Alex Kane might as well be 100 miles from his corner. Lawler peppering Kane with boots. Keep in mind, Lawler, a former MLW world champion in his own right.
At what point does the tide turn here? Because it's really been a lot WTF here. How can Kane get across? You mentioned, I mean, if he's 10 feet away, he's 100 feet away.
Yeah.
What is he, 16 feet away right now, all the way across the ring? What are we at, an 18-footer?
Well, it must feel like a size 18 foot on top of Kane right now, courtesy of Bishop. This crowd not losing hope. Faye Jackson on the outside.
I want to see Bishop and Riddle.
I do too. I know Riddle wants to see it.
So many different matchups that you can fantasy book here in MLW.
And I have a feeling we'll get to the vast majority of them before it's all said and done.
Knowing league officials, we will.
And knowing the fact St. Laurent is not going to quit till he gets absolute power, and Kane and Riddle rebel against everything St. Laurent stands for. They're not fans of corporate wrestling. Riddle especially.